Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today it's the 17th of December 2023. Quick opening request for a favour, if I can make that of you, and that's if I could ask you to please subscribe to the channel. That'd be marvellous, big help, so please do click that button if you would. Today, all the way back for some good old New Wave of British Heavy Metal from 1980s. Band is Satanic Rites and their debut album from 1985, Which Way the Wind Blow. Now then, Satanic Rites formed around about 1980, I think it was, or maybe late 70s, or thereabouts anyway. And of course, you know, New Wave of British Heavy Metal was burgeoning, wasn't it? And they joined the fun. And they were from Halifax, which is just a few junctions down the M62 from my little humble hovel. And, you know, one of the many bands they were which promised so much back then, but didn't meet the success that arguably they deserved. A single appeared in, I think it was 1981, which was well received, did well in the Sounds charts. Remember Sounds? What a weekly paper that was. Used to look forward to buying that every week. And then, so after that single, the band seemed to disappear a bit. But they would reappear in the mid-80s with you know, a new few lineup changes, and the most notable addition being Deborah Webster on vocals. And what a voice, mighty voice indeed. But sadly she passed away a few years ago, I understand. Anyway, after that debut there'd be another album, No Use Crying, and both of them have just a few days ago been re-released by Cult Metal Classics in one of their limited edition CD runs with bonus tracks as well. We'll deal with No Use Crying separately after I've given that a few more listens. So to begin with, we'll look at Which Way the Wind Blows, which is it's an excellent album of how can I describe it? Hard edge NWOBHM with a melodic side to it. There's even a bit of pomp and prog going on in parts, because there's a sparing use of some very nicely placed keyboards which add to it as well. Riffs chug away, all nice and clear and powerful. Some nice solo work. The bass as well up in the mix, laying down the foundation. Big drum sound, which is typical of the mid 80s, isn't it? And so that cherry on top being Deborah's remarkable vocals. They really are. You know, what a style she's got, majestically powerful, full of range, belts out the lyrics in such style, and all the hooks and melodies that go with it as well in the songwriting. I mean, pick any song you like, and you'll hear just how good the Satanic Rites were, and that's something that little bit different to offer. Now, you might think with a name such as Satanic Rites, the style would be like heavy and doomy and all that, but it's not. As I've mentioned, it's sort of like heavy, melodic, slightly proggy style, which is quite refreshing and upbeat, I thought. And apparently they took the name from, you remember the old Hammer horror films in the like 60s and 70s? Well, apparently that's where they got the name from, Satanic Rites. Quite possibly, I would imagine, the Satanic Rites of Dracula, which, if you remember even further back to those days, that film had none other than Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee and Joanna Lumley in the cast. But anyway, we're digressing, aren't we? We're digressing. This is about Satanic Rites and Which Way the Wind Blows. Excellent album indeed. Another one of those like lost in inverted commas bands from the classic New Wave of British Heavy Metal days, which Sonic Age Records is so adept at, and Cult Metal Classics are so adept at rediscovering and doing what they do with them, giving them the treatment, re-releasing limited edition CDs, bonus tracks and everything else. So I said that this album, nine cuts of instantly accessible, enjoyable heaviness with that melody and huge vocal as well. The exception being the title track, which is a kind of a slow burning 6 minutes or so of an atmospheric ballad, which shows that the band could do that kind of stuff as well as the chunky rockers as well. The bonus tracks comprise of that debut single from 1981, a couple of demos of Hit and Run and Fear the Night, which both tracks made the album, And also there's 2 more bonus tracks, Slam the Door and Law of the Land, which I'm assuming are previously unreleased. So thanks again to Cult Metal Classics for continuing to hit the spot with these rediscovered new wave of British heavy metal era bands. And as usual, as I mentioned, it's a limited edition run, which is the label's usual MO, 500 CDs. As I record this, 17th of December 2023, Sonic Age Records, where I get mine from, still have availability, so I'll put a link to Sonic Age Records in the description underneath the video. You'll probably find it other places. Another usual outlet for this kind of stuff is No Remorse, so check them out also if you're after a copy, but it's more than worthy. It really is fantastic stuff. So that's Which Way the Wind Blows, and give me a few days to listen to No Use Crying a few more times, and we'll get a review of that up as well. But in the meantime, this is Satanic Rites on Which Way the Wind Blows, proper good old-fashioned NWOBHM with that melodic edge. Please subscribe to the channel before you go, that'd be great. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.